My name is Dr. Don Hess. I'm a member of Five Oaks Medical Group Clinic here in Chickasha, and I have been here for 43 years. I practiced initially at Southern Plains, and then for the last 18 or 19 years have been associated with Five Oaks Medical Group Clinic. How I ended up here is kind of an accident. I was born and raised in a small town in north central Oklahoma, population of about 450, and I graduated with a class of 15, got married in high school, thought I needed to get a job and go to work. I did. I worked at a feed mill for a year and decided there's got to be a better way to do this. So I ended up going to college, and the only thing that I knew growing up in a small town was sports, because I played all the sports like most kids in small towns do. So I enrolled at Central State College in Edmond at the time as a PE major, which lasted one day. I decided that I was not a physical education major. And so initially you take general courses, and I happened to like science, and I was good at it. I would end up being a chemistry major and graduated with a chemistry degree and a math minor. During my sophomore year in medical school, I started working at the Health Science Center in research, and I worked for a doctor in gastroenterology. He always would try to encourage me to go to medical school, but I thought you had to be wealthy to go to medical school. So I didn't. I went ahead and graduated with a degree in chemistry, and then applied for an assistantship at OU, and I happened to get it. The head of the department was showing me around, and the lab I was going to work in didn't have any windows. I walked out the door and said, "Thank you, but I don't think I can do this." So I went back and talked to the doctor I worked for and asked him what I had to do to become eligible to go to medical school. Well, I'd already had a degree, but you have to have zoology to apply. So I had to wait out and take zoology, so I missed another year, and then took that course, and then got admitted to medical school. At that time, we were starting to get the students starting to lean towards specialization, and I always felt like people needed a good primary care physician. So I stayed in that field, really did most of my work in internal medicine. During your junior year, you are sent out in rural Oklahoma, and I went to Shattuck, Oklahoma, and had 10 good weeks out there. When I finished my training, they sent me a contract and wanted me to come out there. And I almost signed it, but I had a good friend that worked the emergency room at Chickasha, and I'd really never heard much of Chickasha, but I said, why not? Just go down and look at it. Well, that's when Southern Plains was a big clinic. Jim Loy was the administrator, and I said to myself, this is where I need to be. You're new out of school, you need to be around more seasoned physicians to learn, because you don't learn it all in medical school. And enjoyed 25 years there. Then changes came, and administration changed, and so 5 of us left and formed Five Oaks Medical Group, which has been a great thing for me. I think the main reason I picked Chickasha was the quality of physicians that were here. They were all outstanding, and I was received really well and made felt very comfortable. And then it didn't take long to build a practice. Couldn't ask for better people to deal with than Grady County or local people, because they're good, honest people. And I think they appreciated a good effort, whether you could cure them or not. If you gave them a good effort, they appreciated it. And if you knew when to refer at a timely, on time, to help them, it was appreciated by the patient. Why did I choose this profession? I've already stated that, because I liked people and I liked science. I'm probably a people-loving introvert. I'm not very social in town, but I do care a lot for people. Probably the most encouragement I had was from the doctor I worked for at the VA, John Thompson. He obviously saw something that he thought would be good in a physician. Financially is the biggest obstacle you run across when you go to medical school, especially if you're one of 9 children and your dad's an oil-field worker. You know, I stayed basically at Chickasha because of the quality of physicians I worked with and the types of patients that I got to deal with, which were mostly honest people, and appreciated concern from the physician. I think if I've had one compliment above all others, is that they tell me they get the feeling that I do care, and so that meant a lot to me. One of the questions you asked me is what have I learned in life, and what would that be? And I'd have to go back to my roots, where I was the first one in my family to go to college. Certainly the first one to go to higher education. We weren't dirt poor, but we were less than wealthy. Okay. If you put your mind to it, you can do about anything you want to, with a little luck here and there thrown in. And I think decisions that we make in life are very important. And the 2 that I made that affected my life was the first day in college, when I didn't want to be a coach, and then I didn't want to go on and get a PhD. I changed, and that those decisions were very important in my life. One of the questions that I was asked is, what experience has stood out in your mind? And I have had the opportunity to take care of a lot of people and hopefully help a lot of people. But there's one thing that really sticks out in my mind to this day, and that's my first year here. I was on call for one of the older physicians, and one of his patients came in that he had seen a couple of days prior with a sore throat. She was 16 years old. She had mononucleosis is what she ended up having. I happened to be on call that weekend, and her mother called me and said, my daughter is really, really sick. Back then we didn't have emergency room doctors, so I told her I was getting ready, it was Sunday, and I was getting ready to go make rounds, and I'd meet her out there. I no more hung up the phone than she called me right back, and she said, my daughter is really sick. And the only thing that I could think of was that she ruptured her spleen, because sometimes when you have bad mononucleosis, your spleen will swell up so fast because of the abnormal cells. When I drove up, they were carrying her in. There was one other doctor here. It was Dr. Robert Herndon, and I'd called ahead and tell him what I thought was coming. I told him I thought we had somebody with a ruptured spleen. When I got here, she had had a cardiac arrest. She was 16 years old. And we got an IV going, and we were doing chest percussions, but we could not get the heartbeat back. Linda Johnson, who probably was the best general surgeon this area will ever see, happened to be in town, and we got a hold of her. She came into the emergency room, and we told her what we thought was going on. She actually took a scalpel and opened that girl right there in the emergency room and reached in and grabbed that splenic artery. And as soon as we stopped the blood loss, we got a heartbeat. And we resuscitated her. I think she had to be operated on 2 or 3 times. Linda and I stayed up most of the night with her. 3 years ago, this lady came by and left a card for me. It was this girl. She was now a grandmother. And she was very grateful for what we did. I think that's so important for us to keep our little hospital. This is not isolated cases. This happens all the time. I know people get a little bit discouraged about our emergency room, but if you have a true emergency, stroke, a heart attack, a bleed, a trauma, which most trauma goes city now, but it saved that girl's life. She couldn't have made it any further. I have the card in my desk, and it means a lot to me. But so there's been a lot of experiences like that in my career that I think that maybe I've helped quite a few people. You certainly cannot please all people, and I'm sure I've disappointed quite a few too. But I've stayed here because of the quality of physicians that I've dealt with and the quality of patients that I get to help.